They happen about to get a little sassy, girl, and that may look something completely different. The idea of the man that they have been fed, okay, it's very toxic. It's very toxic, and some of us still hang on to those images of what a man is supposed to look like. It's like we love it, but we hate it at the same time. It's like, what are we doing around here? In all actuality, bitch, these niggas' braids, bitch, are lately developed. I don't know who my idea was to listen to it. It was that Nick. It was that Nick, bitch.
There must be something in the water. Something in your boat don't belong like the shark in the lake. There must be something in the water.
Okay, so today we are talking about black men, right? I wasn't gonna upload this video at first. I originally recorded this Get Ready With Me when a few weeks ago, because this conversation is nothing new. It just continues to pop up, and it's like a rebrand each time it pops up. But a few weeks ago when the girls was talking about, the black man being the least educated on the online systems, that's when I originally had filmed this Get Ready With Me or whatever. And this past week, it was just so much conversation about black men. And I was like, oh my goodness, these bitches are so popular, so let's talk about it. Forewarning, girl, I really need to stop saying the word nigga. I use the word nigga like 1,500 times, and I've edited it out so many times. I've edited it to the point of no return. So excuse my language, but just listen to what it is I'm putting out on the table. So what really made me want to come talk about niggas, because I had seen this man on his while I was out running today. I love going to run in nature. You gotta go run in nature, loves. But as I was running, girl, I seen this man that took my breath away. I said, God, fuck, damn, that nigga was fine, bitch. I promise you, I stopped. I had a full entire praise break. Thank you for letting me see that, because sometimes you just need a little motivation, especially when you're trying to work out, run and stuff. Sometimes, some days you lose motivation. Let me bring it on. Let me be a motivation. And I started running, bitch. Okay, bitch, because I got some pep in my step, bitch. Now, bitch, the energy was there. I just was thinking with the wrong brain, sis. I just was thinking with the wrong brain. I didn't want to use this light ass color today. It's cool. It's cool. Seeing this man out made me realize, bitch, we love men. And that's why we all be up in the uproar about them right now. We love men. It's not a let's get rid of the man situation. It's a man, get your act right. Bitch, we want to love you. Everybody say it would be, bitch, we love niggas. But then I have to think about it, specifically black men. And I say, I wonder why black men act like this. I think black men need to come to a space. And I think some of them are coming to a space. More of them just have to come to said space. But black men have to come to a space where they realize you are no different than that black woman and that black faggot. You're still black. When I say that they forget that they are black or whatever, some people know exactly what I'm talking about. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like black men try to like almost bypass their black issues. You know what I'm saying? Or they forget that you have black issues. Like a lot of black men don't want to do the black healing, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's why a lot of the savior complex when it comes to black women comes into play, because black men don't do anything. Like they forget they black quite literally because they are a man. But just because you're a man don't mean that you benefit from this patriarchal system. It's as if sometimes they just sit with the trauma. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that black men tend to wear a mask very, very, very often. And it's very performative. It's upkeeping a role for everyone else involved, whether it be family, rather it be their girlfriend, their friends. You know what I'm saying? It's like they have something to prove. There literally is no black boy joy. There's no black boy magic. There's no room for softness as a black boy or a man. And I say boy before I even get to man, because I think a lot of this starts off when they are little boys. Little boys, especially black little boys, are often taught to be, the man. You gotta be a man. And that's the conversation that people don't even want to fully dive into and have, because they're scared of the things that come up with diving into that specific conversation, because it can get very scary. And a lot of people have to take accountability in that situation, not just a black man. You're still black. You know what I'm saying? I think some men forget that you are black. And because they forget that they are black, we forget that they're still black. They think that they have a seat at the man's table because they're a man. No, you're still black. You're bottom of the barrel. I'm sorry to say you. You know who above you? The white woman is above you. It's no fucking shade. Treated better than you. And so on and so on, bitch. It depends what part of the world you're from. But y'all forgetting that, wanting to have some hierarchy or something within our said black community or whatever, feel like somebody should bow down to you when you don't have king qualities. Okay, and it's more than what you look like. It's more than what you look like or whatever. But you know what you look look like it tells me if you take care of your fucking self. Some of you niggas be walking around and it's very clear that you do not take care of yourself, and nobody wants to play fucking mommy. Girl, give me on here, give me tight and upset, bitch. I use the word tight. I use the word tight. You're gonna get me tight. I have never heard myself use that word. You know, that's how you know I'm really upset. But y'all walk around feeling like y'all somebody supposed to kiss your motherfucking ass, girl, and want to blame everybody else for everything. And it's like, you gotta take some accountability, sister. And I call you sister with intention, because I think a lot of men need to experience womanhood. Genuinely, I think women by default have been forced to participate in manhood because it's all around us. The problem is that men have not experienced sisterhood, and I could cry when I say that. Believe it or not, I was born of the man species, so I do understand the man. You see, there's agendas out here. The real agendas, you want to talk about the gay agendas, the real agendas is to divide us, because there ain't no gay agenda. Let's be very clear. Okay, we just go tackle it all in one video. There is no gay agenda, sister.
I mentioned the gay agenda because I think it's often linked to like this conspiracy that there's a mission to demasculinize the man. Specifically, it's always to demasculinize the black man. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk about, you know, the prison systems and stuff like that, but bitch, y'all know more about gay folk than the prison systems at this point. So let's just focus on the gay agenda. I think this conspiracy often creates space for men to go around nagging about said gay agenda, and they often utilize this talking point to try showing people how the men are under attack. The call is coming from inside the house. Walk with me when I say I think it's jealousy. It's jealousy. It's the freedom that radiates. You feel it and you want it. And rather it be the freedom from a black woman, because y'all be jealous of black women too, or a black queer folk, you're jealous. It's just more acceptable to be outwardly jealous about the gay community than it is with black women. Oh, I know you're T, sister, and I'm clocking it, bitch. You're jealous because that part of you, it lives in you. You want to access, and it's not necessarily about who you are sleeping with and da 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 da. It is, despite whatever you have been put through, black man, because you have been put through it, you're still able to be joyous. Like I said, gay community. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can access that. You're jealous that you have to exist in a box. And it's a box that you can indeed free yourself from if you try. But I think what comes with freeing yourself from that box is criticism. You know, what comes with that is a breaking down of everything that you have known. Black men, you often try deflecting from the fact that you need to heal, point blank period. The things a lot of you need to heal from can't even be fully discussed because you're too busy trying to keep up a lie. What happens is that all that bullshit, the lies, and all these things, they start to accumulate. And I think that this is why men are more likely to be on the serial killer list than a woman. It's because all that bullshit is bottled up. And once it reaches the edge, oh, bitch, there's the point of no return. That's why I had to mention the gay agenda. Because the other side of it is that if you listen to your gay brothers, bitch, we can help y'all hoes out. Genuinely, there is something to learn from every single experience, including the faggots.
I'm sorry to break you the news. There's no gay agenda. Queers are here to say the world, bitch. We can help blend this shit together, girl. You know what I'm saying? You know, you make so many of your queer brothers and sisters feel uncomfortable to the fact where we siding with the woman by default, bitch. Fuck y'all. Y'all are crazy up in here. Who do you think you are? That's the only agenda at play, is to get rid of toxic masculinity, bitch. The things y'all associate with masculinity is a little scary. It is. It's very scary. It's very rigid. And it's like, girl, go have some motherfucking fun, girl.
When it comes to men, I think that men have like this pedestal that they like to sit on. It's a pedestal that I think a lot of people place men on in general. The thing about the pedestal is that the pedestal is very, very fraudulent. It's very fake. It's like the Wizard of Oz, bitch, okay? Behind the curtain, it's just a little boy. You get what I'm saying? And we expect men to be men. We expect little boys to be men too. That's another conversation for later. We get upset with men because we expect certain things out of a man. You get what I'm saying? Like, it is vice versa. You know, men get upset because they expect certain things out of women. It's just all just bullshit. It's all a lie.
I wanted to come make a video last month when or was that last month? The month before last, Black History Month, when Dr. Umar got his black ass on there with friends and the white jolly man or whatever, talking about Obama was placed in office to make the black people comfortable with homosexuality.
One of the reasons Barack Obama was made president is so he could normalize the LGBTQ agenda in the black community. Think about it. If George Bush tried to push homosexuality in the black community, we would have rejected him.
Of course.
If Donald Trump tried to push homosexuality in the black community, we would have rejected him.
Of course.
You could only normalize that through a blackface.
Through a black man.
Obama was made president to make it normal. When Barack Obama became president, homosexuality was not a mainstream issue, nor was it accepted as a mainstream alternative to the traditional family.
I gotta look at
By
the
the
timeline,
time he
man.
left office in 08, they were completely running everything.
Like, what? And on Black History Month, imagine being a black faggot in Black History Month, hearing this from Dr. Umar. But I didn't come make the video because at the end of the day, I just don't care. And I am one of those people, I think that I give people grace, you know what I'm saying? But Dr. Umar has had too much grace or whatever. Because when you say things like that, it's damaging to individuals like me. And the thing about individuals like me, like I just got done saying, like there is something to offer to this boiling pot also. Because y'all not going to figure it out amongst each other, what the way y'all think about things, the way y'all approach things, the way y'all think about things and approach things it's been so filtered that it's artificial and it's not yours. You know, we run around listening to these stories that the people that enslaved us told us, and we start believing them. And I think the problem is that because you bought into these stories so much that you think that these stories are a part of your identity. You think that this identity is who you are, you know, but it's not. Like a lot of us are walking around just pretending, and it's because we actually have to pretend every day in the workspace, so on and so on and so on. Bitch, y'all have thinking caps think. It's gotten wild out here, bitch. It's gotten real wild out here. If you just take a step back and you start questioning these things, there are parts of you that start falling off, and it's difficult to let go of something that you have bought into. You get what I'm saying? And y'all have bought into the queer community being some sort of the enemy when we are not the problem. Black straight men have been so much detrimental to the black community than the faggots have ever been. Let's be very, very clear.
I need y'all to understand me when I say the black faggots have done nothing to aid to the downfall of the black community. Black men have been black men, the church, and some black women have aided to the downfall of the black community before the black faggots. And that is the whole truth, and that is nothing but the truth. And I dare a bitch to try to argue with me over it. When you can list 1, 2 things, then come talk to me of where we have detoured this community into doing something dark or whatever. Because y'all, and I have to say this, because y'all always make the queers a part of the conversation, and it's like, y'all truthfully use us to deflect from shit that y'all need to talk about. Bitch, we ain't do shit. We clock it. We ain't did shit but add a little sprinkle, a little sparkle dust to this dark shit y'all like to try to upkeep. That's the only thing we have done. Y'all get on my nerves.
But y'all don't want to talk about that. Y'all don't want to have the real fucking conversations, black men. Y'all don't want to have the real conversations. Not with a real bitch. Okay, that's why you gonna sit on podcasts with this old fella and the white jolly man talking shit about your people. Because I'm still your people, whether you realize it or not, ho. Let me calm down, girl. I got hot. I need to cool it down, heat it. I got a little hot. I got a little warm. Well, that powder is hot, sister. So back to the topic at hand. I want to dial it back a little bit, and I want to hone in on one of my points when I said that I think that, you know, black men need to experience sisterhood. The other side of my statement that black men have to experience a little bit of sisterhood is that I think black women, y'all gotta, okay, because bitch, y'all barely the facts experience any type of sisterhood, bitch, okay? Quiet as is kept, girl, but I'll let y'all have. Listen, bitch, I'm gonna let y'all have it because it's always been a black woman for me, but be very clear when I say that, girl. Black women, a lot of times, unknowingly, y'all like to upkeep systems The very system that wants to keep you oppressed is no shade. Black woman is no fucking shade. I promise you, bitch. I say this in a very loving way. There's some unlearning that needs to go on both sides, especially because a lot of black men that I know live for the women. But when I say they live for the women, they do things in the name to impress women. You get what I'm saying? So when a woman goes around saying things like, oh, he gay for this, he gay for that, he gay for this, bitch, anything associated with the softer lifestyle, he want to stray away from. It's no fucking shame, bitch. You have to, I feel like women have forgotten their power because their power has always been under attack and demonized. I give women a lot more grace because I think women are just more intuitive. Like there's a difference there. After all, even though it's like, you know, not every man, but on average, every man's frontal lobe develops later than the woman. You get what I'm saying? So there's a little more knowledge just internally there. But I feel like y'all are rerouted from that knowledge. You see your beauty, you see femininity, and you don't see its beauty. You get what I'm saying? You see it and you feel like, oh, it's mine. You get what I'm saying? You see it and it's almost like it's not supposed to reflect everywhere. You are afraid of the beauty and the depths of what femininity actually is, even when it shows up inside of that man that was made by his who? Mama and father. You get what I'm saying? White men are allowed to be softer. We have to allow our man to be a little softer, bitch. In all actuality, bitch, these niggas' braids, bitch, are lately developed. I don't know who burned idea was it to listen to it. It was that Nick. It was that Nick, bitch. I don't know who burned idea it was to listen to niggas. Bitch, these bitches' braids just got that developing at the age of 25. Oh, I know what the problem is. Like, we have to be so serious with ourselves for 2 seconds. Whoever came up with that bird idea, bitch, that was a very dark, twisted fantasy. That was a very dark idea, sister. You put the power in that dick, bitch. Oh, why? Because we still love men. I'm putting on too much powder, but it is okay, bitch, because it's going to work. Somewhere along the line of womanhood, somebody had some great dick. And you know what? I understand, because I've had it.
Tried it, bitch, twist it, bop it.
Bitch, I'm telling you, I understand. I was having a conversation with one of my friends about her man, and I was like, when it comes down to it, sister, first of all, don't come tell me about that man, because I know you're going to get back with him. There's no shade. He's not a bad man. You're just going off about him. I don't want to say too much to you, sister. This is what I told her, because if I say something and you get back with this man or whatever and he come around, I'm gonna be feeling very fraudulent, because I'm gonna be in his face and I don't know I done said this. I just don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I shouldn't have to do that. So what I'm gonna tell you is to have a little bit more patience. You know what I'm saying? Especially because he's a good man, Savannah. He's a great man, Savannah. I had told her though that at some point you have to realize that girl, men are programmed to be fucking stupider. We've heard it since fucking childhood. I don't know about y'all, but I remember hearing boys are stupider and girls go to Jupiter or something like that. Some shit like that, whatever it was. That shit that's been programmed in our brains or whatever. Not only that, but these bitches, they develop a little later, girls. They catch on just a little later in general. So sometimes it takes having some patience and like observing. Teach. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes teaching takes, like, you're dealing with a badass kid also. And I'm not saying raise nobody. Don't raise these niggas. But what I am saying is allow time to grow or whatever. And even more than that, like, if you know better, do better is what I'm trying to say. You know, take the high road. I think that we've arrived to this place where everybody wants to meet everybody. Bitch, I cannot, and I'm gonna make a whole separate video about this. I can't match your energy, okay? I can't, because I'm going to be reflecting your demons. That's a demon that you might have to exercise on your own, seriously. But you have to allow them to exercise said demon. You have to allow them to exercise said trauma or whatever. And it's not to place the women on a pedestal and be like, you always have to save everybody. It's not saving everybody. It's giving grace. You get me? It's taking a step back and being like, okay, you want to talk about the real card?
Okay, come talk to me.
When you are healing, it gets very dark, and I can get emotional because I've been on a journey, sweetie. You know, I've done the work. You know what I'm saying? I know how dark it can get. I know how soft it can get, how soft you have to get, how vulnerable you have to get, or whatever. In order to, it's a must in order to heal. And a lot of our men can't even heal because they can't get soft. They can't get vulnerable. They were molded to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Sure, you can go to therapy, but even I think I see a lot of rich men with money, with proximity, that has the money to get the best therapist. Bitch, they could get the best therapist in each country of the world, but that therapist will never help because there's something there that it's embedded within them. I don't know if you faced the dark night. I faced the dark night. I had to get very soft. And that was a side of me that I did not, and I still don't even want to expose to the world because of what the world is. But what I'm saying is that we don't even allow our men to do that. And it's not to take up for these sorry ass niggas. Let's be very clear. Okay? It's not, but it is to present some honesty, a different viewpoint. If I weren't me, bitch, okay, and all the things, oh, bitch, I would hate being a man. Hate it. Because I have to walk around like this for who? I told that friend, though, to just let him realize, basically let him realize. That's the best way I could tell you or whatever. But you have to allow them to experience sisterhood. The things that come with experience of sisterhood. That was my point. Okay, I'm back on track. The things that come with experience sisterhood, woman thing, is probably that man having a sassy era. Let him be a little sassy, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, the gentleman that you want, bitch, they happen to get a little sassy, girl, and that may look something completely different. The idea of the man that they have been fed, okay, it's very toxic. It's very toxic, and some of us still hang on to those images of what a man is supposed to look like, and it's very toxic. It's like we love it, but we hate it at the same time. It's like, what are we doing around here? It's not to let them off the leash, but it is to say, I mean, well, bitch, that's how they were programmed. That's literally how they've been programmed. But you have to allow them to get off of that program. You get me? Y'all got niggas around here blaming the homosexuals for a lack there of babies. Girl, Dr. Umar, I'm not gonna let him go by his pinky toe, bitch. Dr. Umar sat on there and said that that's why there is a lack of babies, because of the homosexual agenda. Ooh, what issue niggas is acting real homosexual, bitch? Act like y'all don't love bitches. Ooh, girl, ooh, let me wash my mouth. It's the truth though. Like, girl, the tea is hot, it running over. The homosexuals. Oh, it's the homosexuals. Bitch, everything the homosexuals fault. How, girl? Oh, y'all get on my nerves. And a lot of y'all are more homosexual than you think, girl. A lot of bitches is bisexual. I tell people this all the time. For every girl you know that look a little cootie cat, bitch, it's a man or two out there. There's a man or two out there that play with a booty cat, bitch, okay? On occasion, okay? For the holidays, okay? Don't let him be visiting home or he's hitting up his favorite dick sucker. Y'all be acting so green out here. Like, y'all be acting naive. We could sit up here and talk about this for 50 days and 50 nights, but I really do need to hurry up and finish my face so I can get out of here. I had seen this girl on Twitter, and it's always Twitter. Twitter is a very crazy place, but I seen this girl on Twitter. She said something like, these men start acting like women. And I said to her something, if I can find a tweet, I'll screenshot it because I don't know exactly what it was. But basically, I had told her, what's so wrong with acting like a woman? Y'all don't say this when women act like men. Like, what's going on here, bitch? Y'all, I feel like a lot of women have been taught to, I want to say hate themselves, hate parts of their femininity. It's just how black people have been taught to hate parts of their blackness. Very much so. But no, when Miss Mamas had said that, it had kind of upset me because I was like, a lot of women have been taught to fear their own femininity, girl, and it's scary. It scares me. That's why there's some women out here that want to act like the niggas now. Not only have y'all had to start acting like the niggas because like niggas stop acting like niggas. I quote tweeted that tweet. I said heifer. I didn't really say heifer. I should have said heifer. I said, heifer, that's the problem. That's the problem. You want him to be nurturing or whatever, but when he try to be nurturing or when he even try to learn how to be nurturing, girl, you get to call him sassy. When I say I'm sick of you hoes, I'm sick of you hoes. Okay, I'm about done with my face anyway. We about done. I'm gonna spray my face before I put on some mascara. Is this the face I want? Let me make sure this is the face I want, girl. I think this is the face I want. Simple, just something simple, like real quick. Ooh, okay. And then to really set it, we gonna go in with the infallible, the L'Oreal Paris infallible 3-second sediment. I've heard good things about this. My friend Smith told me about it, girl. So when they sent it to me, which I was really excited. Shout out to my girl Smith. Shout out to Smithy. Okay, and that is pretty much it. I put on a little gloss. A little glossiana. You gotta keep your cherry lip gloss, girls. There's one more thing I want to do. One more thing I want to do. I want to add a little gloss to my cheek. Just a little gloss. Okay, let me get a thumbnail. Okay, I got a thumbnail. Okay, y'all, so I'm about to go. I hope y'all enjoyed this little conversation or whatever. I hope you enjoyed this Get Ready With Me. Everything that I use in this Get Ready With Me will be listed down below if it did not pop up on screen or whatever. The reason I was recording here is because I knew this camera was going to go dead, bitch. I'm surprised that it lasted that long. It was just blinking. It was blinking like half the video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, though. I will see y'all very, very soon. Thumbs it up, like it, follow me on social media platforms, which I gotta go. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.